Well guys, I'm doing another update video. This is the clutch cable, this stupid thing right here. What had happened is when I first put it back in, the spring compressed all the way, or no, it was out all the way. It was fully extended and it was already engaging the clutch. So what I did is I stuffed a lug nut with a slit cut in it so I could feed it over the cable. And then I stacked a couple of friggin' washer things, and they slipped off, and it friggin' stranded in a parking lot. So to jerry rig it to get home, I friggin' stuck a socket over the bottom there just to take up some of the slack in here. But I cut a piece of pipe at work, and I gotta put it in here to shim it properly instead of using that socket, because it's just not a good idea. But anyways, I'm working on the fan right now because I've only got tomorrow and then, yeah, Friday morning we leave for BC, so this thing's got to be ready to go. So I'm thinking I'll tap into these. I'm pretty sure these ones are the high and low to turn on the fan. It's just like a bypass because I can't figure out which friggin' sensor. There's like 3 friggin' coolant sensors for this motor or whatever that I don't know which one turns the fan on, so I gotta friggin' do it the hard way. Okay, so I was wrong again. These 2 wires are not that. It's this one. This is the high and this is the low. I just jumped it with the battery with my friggin' pick. So gotta friggin' run a couple terminals into there and to switches in the cab and run, or maybe I'll just have a high-speed switch or something. I don't care. But yeah, let's see. And then this one's the low speed. But if I need it, I'm gonna need it, so I'll just freaking turn on, well, I'll just switch to the high speed. Yeah. Okay, so I gotta do that. I gotta adjust my boost controller as well. I'm only getting 16 pounds, which freaking sucks. Yeah, so let's see what's up. Oh, and I don't know if you guys saw my video or not, but I did another short run video. I got the 3-inch dumping out the side now. I did that because I'm going back to BC, and if cops see something coming out of the back of the car or from underneath the car, they're gonna be like, "Oh, what the crap," and pull me over. So I got it dumping out the side, so at least they can see its exhaust and the car's not gonna explode or nothing. But yeah, so frick, not quite a bit to do, but there's just always stuff to do. Clean up the zap straps too, I guess. I want to get the intercooler put in. I don't know where I'm going to put it though. If I had more room down in there, I'd friggin' stove it in there and Bob's your uncle, but I don't really have a whole lot of room there. Yeah, so I'll get to friggin' taking the clutch off and showing you guys how that works. Okay, so this thing is a pain in the arse to get off. Oh, no depth perception. If you're doing it by yourself, all I did is I friggin' stuck a pry bar, you can kinda see it, underneath that little arm thing there over to the tranny, and I got her friggin' held up with a jack stand. Yeah, friggin' smart. So basically I wore this clip out and I can spin it and pull it off, so I'll do that and show you guys what's inside it. Okay, so I just cracked it open. You can see I got that friggin' washer thing in there, but I had 2 of them stacked and they're tapered, so they slid into each other and fell down, and the clutch was not engaging or disengaging or whatever. But I don't know. Yeah, there's that lug nut I cut and stove down there, so I think I'll leave that guy because I stuck it in there and then I pressed on the clutch and it shoved it all the way down to the bottom, so good luck getting that out. But anyways, I measured how long this is, like the thickness of it, and I measured, where is it, this thing, and it came out to 1 inch and 5/16, so I cut a piece of pipe to 1 inch and 5/16. Now I just gotta friggin' cut a slit in it, but I'm gonna cut it at an angle, so I have to feed it in at an angle so it can't friggin' flop around in there, because these were just going back and forth and falling out, but if I cut it at an angle, then the pipe would have to go like that and fall off. So yeah, I just trial and error. You learn as you go. So, but if I can compress it with one hand, which I probably can't, I'll just try to show you guys this. Flip the viewfinder around so I can see what I'm showing you. So I can see what you see. Okay, there. Okay, my hand's in the way. Okay, basically, this spring here friggin' puts down force or tension on it. And it's got this stupid thing in the middle, and this thing slides in and out, but it goes only a little bit at a time. This one's completely worn out, so it's just flopping around like a whatever flops around. Insert your own metaphor or whatever there. But it would be okay if this thing wasn't here. This thing, like, I don't know if you guys can see, but this thing's got some ball bearings on it, a bunch of missing. But if you pull it down and you friggin' push this thing up, it pushes the ball bearings in and then it starts to slip and it'll just do this. That's what it was doing when I tried to fix it. So anytime I pressed on the clutch, it would just compress and it wouldn't frickin' do anything. So anyways, the cable will only go down. It's jammed. When it's jammed to the bottom there, this piece doesn't go down. So what I'm doing is I'm shimming it internally so that this piece rests against the bottom here and can't compress. I cut the piece of pipe to the perfect length, so I gotta friggin' stove it in there and it should be good. Because right now the spring is sitting about there. What I need it to be sitting at is about there. Stupid auto-adjusting, self-adjusting clutches. Or clutch cables. Frick, I'm tired. Anyways, that's a breakdown of that guy. So I got my little friggin' guy over in a vise here. I'm gonna friggin' cut a diagonal or friggin' whatever slit in her. So yeah. Alright. Okay, so I got the friggin' slit cut in it. So holy blurry camera, Batman. Yeah, this guy should just freaking slip on just like that. Ah, I just had it. There. And now I'll feed that guy. I'm gonna be so mad if this doesn't fit. Okay, I guess. Ah, friggin' right, it's perfect. Okay, now freaking click her back together. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's right. Is it too long? It shouldn't be too long. Get on. Ah, whatever. Who the hell cares? This is all I care about is this freaking spring length, so as long as that's right, who the hell cares if that's connected or not? I don't. Freaking stab that guy back in there, and then I gotta freaking get all the friggin' clutch crap back together. I just dropped my freaking safety glasses. Yeah, so anyways, we'll get to that and we'll see how she does. Well, I just got her put back together and she freaking pulls awesome. So all I did was I had the e-brake set and I freaking tried backing up and the freaking lifting the back of the car up, and yeah, so it freaking holds awesome. So yeah, I can close this stupid thing. Frick. I think when I get back I'm gonna buy a friggin' manual adjusting clutch cable. They do make them. I think they're only like 13 bucks as well, but I don't have time to order one right now, so this will get me by for now. Yeah. Now I gotta get working on the fan because I need the fan. Oil's still awesome. She doesn't burn a drop of oil. But you'd never know that with all the freaking chooch that comes out of her. And then I gotta take the boost controller out and friggin' tweak it a little bit more. And then I might mess with the LDA a little bit. Maybe. Also, I think I'm gonna take this spring off, this thing here, and friggin', because this isn't supposed to be down, it's supposed to be up when the advance, it's got a cold start advance thing. Frick. Oh my goodness. This thing right here, when you pull this, it advances the timing so it's easier to start when it's cold. But when you pull on it, it's supposed to pull down on that lever to increase RPMs. When you push it back in, it's supposed to let the lever go up, but it's not letting it go up. I'm not sure why it's doing that. It could have something to do with the fact that when I first put the motor back in, I could only pull it to there. That's because that friggin' spring assembly thing was on top of it. So I just reefed on it and it bent that arm, so yeah, not my smartest move ever, but neither was putting friggin' gear oil in the clutch. Beg my pardon. Okay, I don't know how well you can see it, but I got the friggin' wires run up down there into the cab, and I haven't got a switch yet, but I also trimmed all the friggin' zap strap friggin' nub and ends off them, so yeah, good to go. Something I gotta keep an eye on is frickin' alternator's been chewing into the power, or not power steering, but the frickin' rad hose. That's not good. Maybe zap strap it up or something. Up out of harm's way or something. I don't know why it's frickin' doing that. Shouldn't be doing that. But it is, so. Anyways, that'll wrap up today's video, so yeah, I guess until next time, take care.